We should take Rick's advice and attempt as much as we can to not relitigate the stupidity of some of the stupids. But I do think that, and understand, like, there is, that this isn't just about the mainstream media's behavior.
No.
I mean, for the most part, I know that in my own sort of Twitter use and email use, and I think based upon how people respond to me, I tend to be more responsive and engage with criticism more than I think the average person, just probably in general.
I think that is a extremely safe assumption.
But it's certainly, with the right approach, I think, I have a little more latitude for people coming at me with the wrong approach. I mean, my baseline is, if you're going to come at me with an anti-Semitic poster talking about all the Jews who run the media, I don't want to see pictures of David Pakman and, some guy from Vox and everybody else, and me not included in the picture. If you're going to come at me with some anti-Semitic meme that you've done up on Photoshop, and my picture's not in it, I'm going to be offended. Because at the very least, I want, I want the publicity.
You want credit where credit's
I want the
due.
marketing.
I understand.
But aside from that,
good job, Jew face. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't include you in that.
Exactly.
I apologize.
Honestly, they just come back like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, I'm going to mute you unless the next meme you send at me includes my picture. But my point is that you can approach on Twitter not just reporters in the New York Times or the Washington Post or CNN hosts, but you can also do this with people who do YouTube videos.
You can do it with us.
And, be respectful. And I like Rick says, don't give them an excuse to ignore you.
That's right.
When you're coming at somebody with a point, don't add editorial around that point. This is something that you can go back and listen to some of the interviews I do with libertarians. This is something that I am very, very conscious of. We all tend to want to get like an extra dig in there or give a little bit more weight to what we're saying by adding a sort of half innuendo or I know that I tend to disregard arguments from people who come out to me by saying like, blah, 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 you're a Hillary shill because you said this. Good luck getting your MSNBC job. When I see that part,
with that.
Or like, I tend to go like, oh, well, this guy's I'm not going to listen to this guy.
Not a credible person.
They don't know. They're presuming my intent when I know better. And then I can easily dismiss everything else they say. I don't, generally. I'll still engage.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But most people will, at that point, dismiss you.
If you are not Spock with an emotional disorder,
that's right,
you will block them.
Most people are invested emotionally in things, and I am just, it is not uncomfortable for me to be in that situation where someone is relentlessly attacking.
Yeah, I also would like to say, as far as relitigating goes, if representatives of the dumb left come to us, like West,
don't say us, say yourself.
Say me. Okay, me. Fine.
Because
I'm
not.
Come to me. Just tweet at Sam.
Tweet
at Sam about his MSNBC gig. He'll be happy. But if you want to come to me, like Wes Clark Jr. and get on your knees and apologize for all of the stupid arguments you have made and how you have disrespected me and my people, and bow before me,
This is what happens when you do a Trump impression for 15 months. It just becomes to like absorb into your flesh.
This is the cultural function of the presidency. See, it distorts everything. That's another thing.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.